guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a favourites video, and I haven't filmed a favourites video since October last year. So that's been a really long time since I filmed my favourites. So I thought I'd bring to you my February favourites, and I love filming favourites videos. They're probably one of my favourite videos to film. So yeah, let's get started. So off, I'm going to start with makeup. I don't have any skincare this month. I'll just jump straight to makeup, and it has to be a foundation that I've been loving, and it's the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation. This foundation is so good. It's a really high coverage, but it's also like it's not heavy, if that makes sense. It's obviously a matte finish. It's very, very mattifying, and I feel like it lasts all day as well. It also does a really good job of covering any spots or blemishes, so I feel like I'd have to use less concealer when I use this. I don't know, I really like this foundation, and when I wear it, a lot of people have commented and said, oh, what foundation are you wearing? So I don't know, it's one of those foundations that you just, I don't know, you get it, and it's probably my new favourite foundation. Definitely this foundation. If you haven't tried it, definitely go try it. It's at Priceline. I believe it's for about $30, which is kind of expensive, especially because it's a drugstore brand, but L'Oreal are often quite expensive, so I don't know, I really like it, and you guys should go check it out. Alright, so this next product you've probably heard of like heaps of times, right? It's been talked about a lot by other beauty YouTubers, and it is the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop Highlighter. It's a collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. It's in the shade here. It's a very, obviously like the name suggests, it's a champagne colour. I've got it on today, if you can tell, just because the lighting is really bad because it's so cloudy outside. At first, when I first got it, I never really tried this kind of champagne-y colour before. I'd only tried kind of pearly shades, and I wasn't a fan of it, but then as I got used to it, I really started liking it. Then kind of going on the same kind of theme of like, I don't know, contouring and highlighting, I've been loving this bronzer, and I'm sure as soon as you saw the NARS packaging, you'll probably guess what it is. It is the NARS Laguna bronzer. It is a beautiful like dark matte shade, obviously a bronzing shade. I find that this goes on really well. You can build it up to make like a really strong contour, but then you can also kind of tame it down just to make it like a bronzer kind of thing. It is a tiny bit shimmery, but it's barely noticeable. This one's just so good, and it's also really like you can get your brush right in there because it's really big, which I really like about this one. And then to go with this, I have been loving the Zoeva 127 Luxe Sheer Cheek Brush. But I think these two products go so well together. I actually would recommend all the Zoeva brushes. They are so incredibly soft, and they are really good quality brush. Like you can tell they're beautiful, and they're not even that expensive. Like they are expensive, but if you compare it to Real Techniques, they're probably around the same price, if not maybe a little bit cheaper than the Real Techniques brushes, especially the Bold Metals collection. I love this brush. And for lipsticks, my absolute favorite two this month have been the Rimmel Kate Moss lipsticks in the nude collection. I've had a few of their other ones, of just the normal collection ones, and they're a stunning formulation, and this did not disappoint. I have the shade 45 and 43. 43 is what I'm wearing today. This kind of neutral shade. The finishes on these ones isn't exactly matte, but it's a bit like a satin finish. It's not very shimmery either, which I kind of like because it's not as drying as a matte lipstick. This is the shade 45. Just with this next one, I'm kind of cheating a bit because I've only had it for about a week, but I absolutely love it. It came out on the 23rd of February. I had it marked on my calendar and everything, and of course that day I went and grabbed it from Mecca. The 23rd of January was when it was released in Australia. I know it's been released overseas earlier than that, but in Australia it was released then. And it is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. I have the Too Faced Original Chocolate Bar palette, and I love it to bits. It has a beautiful range of matte shades, shimmery shades, and then also some really like neutral browns, but then also some really pink shades like this one here, and then those two obviously are quite out there as well. And I feel like this palette would just be perfect for traveling because you can do some really neutral looks with it, but then you can also do some really like bam kind of out there looks. So next is I have a fragrance for this month. This one is called Beyonce Heat, and it's Wild Orchid. A lot of people don't like this one, but I really like this one, and it's also not that expensive either, seeing as though it's like a nice perfume. It's floral, but and fruity at the same time. It's a bit of both, which I like. I love the orchid kind of scent. I have like candles in orchid, I have everything in orchid. And now moving on to fashion kind of favorites. I went to South Africa. You've probably, if you follow my blog, you'd probably see that I have done like a little series called Travel Diaries or whatever. While I was there, Converse are a whole lot cheaper than they are in Australia. In Australia they're about $100. In South Africa they were about 60, 70. Of course I decided to grab a pair, and these are just the standard the standard black and white high tops. I've never owned high tops before, so I really wanted to give them a go. I've seen a lot of people wearing them and they look really cool. What I really like doing is I really like pairing them with kind of crazy socks. So I've got these cactus socks, and these are from Sports Girl, and then I've also got these grid socks from Sports Girl as well, and I just like to wear them with them and just leaves like a little bit of sock peeking out of the top, and I think it looks like really cool and cute. I don't know, I like it. The two fashion items that I have are both from City Beach, and because I work there I do get a lot of my clothes from there. First thing is this skirt, and it's by One Way denim, and it's a skirt with like, it's asymmetrical and it's got this like flat bit over it, and it's a bit frayed, and I really like this. It's got a bit of a buckle there as well. I just think this is really cute. Another clothing favorite is again from City Beach, and it is this cardigan. It's a beautiful just neutral colored cardigan. I featured it in my what video was it? Oh, Lazy Day Outfits video, and I really like it. I think it's something that it's perfect for autumn, especially now when it's like getting cold, but it's not very cold, if that makes sense. My last favorite for this month, and it's actually an app, and it is the Latagram app. I'm actually working with them. I'm one of their affiliates for their programs, and I really like this app. You can basically schedule posts with it, and I've been using this app way before they even contacted me to work with them. And yeah, they've also released information on how to add multiple accounts on Instagram without actually logging out of your account, which I have done a blog post on, which I'll link down below as well. And yeah, I find that app really good. Their company's a really good company as well. So that concludes all my favorites for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!